but what's good? What's good, Flo? What's good, Muhammad? I know we all at the same time, bro. I don't know why feels it. I ain't gonna lie though. Uh, you and Zay are live, yeah. What's up, Malia? Um, why you still remember me? Yeah, you getting ready for work? Then why you not turn off the live? The live is still black. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I was like, what? Why is the live still black? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm gonna start drawing. I'm thinking about spring break. I'm gonna start drawing. Yeah, I was in school. I was wearing this, but this looks pretty good. Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I'm kind of mad that I gotta study for a test, bro. But I'm gonna do that at like 4 o'clock, no, 4:30, 4:30. I'm not gonna be live on this for too long. Study for 2 hours on Thursday for Thursday. Good thing I don't have no homework from my other class, cause I'd have been mad. I'd have been so mad today. Been like, bro, I got a test. I always got a test, bro. A midterm. That's the one negative about computer science, midterm. Cause then if you fail the midterm, you're junk. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing. I know they got the midterm. You got to take a midterm, and it's worth like 40. It's gonna be multiple choice, some of it, but some of it's gonna be free response. And from what I've read about computer science, aka Python type classes, apparently they're hard. It's harder to It's gonna be a little bit harder to pass the multiple choice. But I'm gonna be honest, I ain't gonna lie to you, Flo. I was using research to do my homework. I didn't type it manually. I didn't practice it. I'll be straight honest with you. Gemini was my assistant for most of it. That's how I was able to do it. I'll be straight honest with y'all on that. Like, I don't know how to just write that type of stuff. Yeah, a little easier. Yeah, and I feel like with JavaScript, I might do. Now, granted, this teacher, like, the final exam, I gotta be perfect on the final exam. That's even worse. I feel like the midterm, I, I mean, I could put, if I had like my assignment average, including my stuff, it gotta be like in the 80s, including the drop grade, 80, 88. Because I got hundreds on 90s on most of it. The lowest I had was a 79, but that got dropped. So that's why I say like I still got a decent grade in the class. What's my current grade? I think it's a B because I think it's like an 87 because I got a 90 on the quizzes. I only missed like 3 or 4 assignments, and all my stuff has hundreds. Pretty most of the majorities. So it's got to be like a low 80, a mid to low 80. So I pretty much got to be perfect on the exam. Like I can't fail it. But that's the thing. You can get that up, yeah. But this teacher, I ain't gonna lie, she's a W though. Like she dropped my lowest quiz grades. So that's why I have an 80 in a B in the class. If I'd have dropped, if she would have never dropped it, I got a 92 on my homework. The last one I got a 94. Yeah, most of my assignments, I don't think I failed. I don't really think I failed an assignment. I missed like one. Yeah, and when I estimated the weightage and I calculated it in online, it's an 80. It would be 85, 86, which means I probably would have to get a C to D decent, which I won't be too bad. What's up, Marie? But the algorithm, I feel like the algorithm thing where it says get the input from the user, convert it to miles to yards. That stuff is so easy. That part is not hard. It's the, well, how am I gonna be able to do, like, you kind of have to research. I ain't gonna lie though. You kind of have to research. Nobody's gonna remember what miles to yard is off the jack, or you kind of have to low key. I guess you kind of have to a certain degree, but that's just me. But I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start drawing flow. I was thinking about starting to draw. I want to start getting back into drawing, like drawing anime, and man, for fun. Start sculpting on Blender. Man, it's just like, what's up, Marie? That's what's up. Yeah, when I get on break, which I think after this exam, I go on break. I go on spring break. I'm gonna start drawing. I want to have a good time. Like, I know my final exam is not until like April, so I'm not too worried about that. But I'm probably gonna start studying earlier though, probably in the middle next time. So, yeah, man. Blender is better than Houdini. Are you talking about? Are you talking about? Oh, you know about them? I didn't think you knew about that stuff, Flo. You can start. You can start building, like, you can build movements and create characters on there. I be telling people, like, one of my I don't want to share it, but one of my things I wanted to like try out is to see how to make like a, for fun. This isn't an actual project, for fun. Is to see if I could build somebody and put them on Blender and see how their movements would work. Cause, like, I'm gonna be honest, I've always had fun. I love drawing. I like drawing. I've always liked drawing. It's just when it was done for a grade, that's when it got boring. But when I was doing it to actually learn, and I was actually trying to just like learn, and then learn, and not a chore. It was pretty good. Wait, really? Dang. You know what's funny, Flo? That's what I first studied. I studied coding. I've studied what do you call it? I studied coding. Or no, this year I studied graphic design my first year. My freshman year. My other years, I don't even consider this my freshman year because I think I did sophomore, but after my sophomore I left. So technically I didn't do the other credits. So technically, I feel like this is my actual third year technically in college. I don't really count the year 2024 because that wasn't really, I don't think that was really a year that I actually did stuff. But like, yeah, like that jump was fun. And like, bro, I could draw, like, that's the thing about me. People like slept. I could make I made a tic-tac-toe out of, like, that junk looked trash because I was like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Make a what they call it, a tripe itch or whatever. I don't know what it was called, but like it was like some you gotta glue something on this special cement. And I remember, bro, this was 2 years ago. I didn't even know what I was doing because like the thing is with me, I could also be very overthinking like when I'm making projects. And like I'd be thinking like what do I write? And so like I kind of did it, and I was making some type of drawing, and wait, so Flo, how many? So you did a lot of major. You switched like 2 times. You said you did coding. I'm like, how did you do coding if you're doing? Well, I guess video editing. I was gonna originally do video editing, but I'm like, I don't really. I don't like making Here's the thing. I like making things creatively, but I don't like having to edit this thing. That's why I was saying I would rather have someone edit it for me, cause I don't like all that stuff. Even though I like making things, it's just like the editing part was annoying sometimes. And people say you were good at it. You're so good. It's like, but it was just annoying to just have to edit a video. I like my edits the way they were made. Constantly, I gotta switch it around for some junk that, bro. You gotta update your things to certain eras, and I got tired of doing that. Oh, you went back another 2 years. Oh, okay. Oh, so your story's kind of like mine. Mine was like this. It's the same thing. I went for 2 years, then I left. I took like a gap year. I took 2023, and I went back in 2024, and then I went back this year. So technically, I went back for this. This would be my. If I would have realistically would have done college for all 4 years, I would have finished in 2025. I Yeah, I would have finished in 2025. But we're living in an era where you really realistically you don't even you should, but it's like with software developers, senior, what they call it, not senior, junior junior developers are going to be replaced with AI. So it's like at this point, that's why I said like it's better to work for someone, build something, create it, and then just try to like have something to do. But like I said, like writing the anime, I ain't gonna lie, that junk is fun. Like writing the story, like that's the thing about writing animes. People be sleeping. It's fun to do it for fun. Like if it was just for just that's why I was saying like I'm not so locked into this other project that I'm working on because it was kind of like I don't want to say bring stress, like because I liked it, I loved it, but like I said to myself, let me make it small and incremental. Like let me start small right now, and then I can start going because I feel like I was going too big. Like I kind of had to tell myself, you gotta chill. You gotta chill. You're doing too much. Trying to have too much right now, and then I was like, how about having simple things here, and then I could focus on what I like doing on the side, like because I like drawing. I like that stuff. I want to get Copic markers. I kind of miss them. I thought I didn't miss them, but I kind of do because that jump was fun. I was making art. I was enjoying life, bro, and just like it's like but even if I was working, I feel like I'd be the same way. Like I feel like I would be drawing. I miss drawing. Yeah, yes, sir. Get your idea. Yeah, I kind of had to slow down. Like when you start a company, this advice for people. When you start an idea, bro, hold your horses, man. Because I think that was something I didn't do. Is that I was trying to have phase 3 implementations, into phase one instead of just phase one. I could have kept my phase one stuff, right? Like keep it simple. That's why I would tell you, Flo. I don't know if you have a business, but any ideas that you want to build, like whether it's a sculpture, whether it's the next Apple, you got to be very precise of what you're building because I feel like you need to understand scope too, like the project scope, the management, the resources, the amount of cost. Because I'm learning this in project management, the amount of time and energy and money spent costs. Um, what's your budget looking like? Like what's your overall estimated budget that you're gonna spend? Like you gotta understand those certain things if you're gonna build like something that's massive in life. But if you're just doing stuff for fun or you're just doing a service base like a what they call it, a service base, like just a consultation, I feel like that's not that hard because everybody's doing that nowadays. The stuff that I build is I build it bigger than life. So for me, it's gonna take a little bit longer. It's gonna take a little bit more planning. Like a thing like building the next YouTube, that's gonna take a lot of planning. Now building just a simple AI chat bot, that's easy. It's tough, man. It's tough. And then you have them days where you feel like you want to do them, and that's the worst thing about it. You have them days where that's the thing, the bad part about it. You have the days you feel like you want to do them, and somehow like, cause it's like with me, I'm a very ambitious. That's my one negative about me is I'm ambitious, but at the same time, I'm so ambitious I can get lazy too. It's a weird mix. And I don't like that. That's the one thing I don't like. It can be bad sometimes. Cause you gotta tone it down. Like sometimes you gotta tone down the ambition. Like yeah, it looks good on paper. Now I'm not sitting here like the CEOs of the world. Oh, I want to be YouTube, and then I sit there and just be like, oh, I'm cool with what's being done. And I think that's the problem. Like companies will be trying to challenge Google, aka Rumble, but they don't got a plan. They don't got a plan in place. They still don't. And people will come in. Oh, it's a great look from a tech starting to learn about tech. I'm starting to see, bro. I see stuff that what's crazy. I just started this class. I'm starting to see stuff they don't even see. And I'm like, and I'm not even trying to say egotistical. It's just I don't know how they don't see it. Like they'll sit, bro. There'll be times where, bro, I'm telling you this, and I'll see people building stuff bigger than life, and they'll build something. Oh, they need this. It's just like, bro, why don't you just add that? It'll make it it'll make it better. No, let's have this extra feature that nobody gives a junk about. I'll give you an example. I'm not gonna say Rumble, but I don't know, not even Kick. Like they'll say some junk like, let's create new shoes. It's just like, bro, that has nothing to do with what the platform needs. Like you should have something that they're needing, but they'll be doing some junk like that. Like nobody really gives a junk. Like, and that's why I think that's the problem with shareholders. Get the right shareholders. They're getting the wrong ones. If they're worried about shoes. And look, I get it. Building your own stuff, building your own ecosystem is hard. But you're telling me that YouTube and all these other ecosystems built their stuff, and they focused on their product first. I don't understand how companies, these new companies, don't see that the product is more important and the conceptuals are more important than some shoes or some wallet. Like nobody gives a junk about a wallet. What is that? What does that even benefit? What does that even? That should be like the last on your options. That's like Google Wallet. Google Wallet came out after everything was established. Everything was decently working. But they're focused, companies are focused on crypto and all that extra stuff instead of focusing on how's my product working first. What about that first? Then you could start worrying about to have a private business. Well, it depends. It depends. It depends. That's why I always recommend run privately. If you're public, if you go public, that's the scary part. But you got to be very careful who you sign with on public, because like I think if you sign with people, and that's the thing. This is why this is part of the reason why Twitch was a good platform too. They signed with Amazon. That was kind of good, but it was also bad. Um, but even if they sign with people, right? We're living in a world where you don't even need. We're going into what they call it. Centralized servers aren't a thing anymore. They're gonna stop being a thing in the next couple of years. Be coming into a world where the tech world is gonna start being decentralized. Because I'm seeing it right now. Like centralized stuff is gonna be more hackable. Like in Valve. No, Valve is doing good. What do you mean? Valve is gonna have Steam Deck too. Steam is what companies need to follow. They saw a small company small with a smaller company. Now Microsoft, I agree with that. Valve, they've done a good job. I think they're the only company that I've seen do a good job because they decided I'm a enter I'm a I must pour myself into this company. It's a company they built into Steam. That's a smart idea. Instead of AKA Rumble. Oh, let me sign all these people. That's stupid. Because if I were to run, I wouldn't try to sign people. That's a Mixer. You're recreating Mixer 2.0. Don't sign people. Build your stuff up. Then you can start. And then look, it's not easy, but it's just like you're all the talk. These companies are all the talk, but no game. No game. Start running. Yeah, Valve is doing good. Oh, you mean Nvidia? Oh, Nvidia, yeah, probably. Valve is doing a great job, man. They are doing it right. Build your thing built in. Everything is built into the company. That's how you're supposed to do it. Now, Microsoft, they'll be straight. They could lose the gaming thing and they'll be good. They're $1 billion company. But I don't see them going bankrupt anytime soon. Now, gaming wise, they're gonna die, but that's why I be telling people like, oh, how do I start these? But yeah, Valve. That's why I said Steam is the best company. They said, you know what? We're gonna build our own computers. We're gonna build everything ourselves. We're in charge of everything. We're not relying on shareholders to serve. That's the problem. A lot of companies don't want to do that. We want to rely on shareholders. That's why Rumble. This is why platforms like Rumble. This is why platforms that are like tech related. That's why I'm saying Rumble, because Rumble's tech related. They'll never win. They will never win. And don't tell me the RCS is gonna win. It's never gonna win. With the mentality that they're running on, it's never gonna go anywhere. I'm sorry to say that, unless they prove me wrong. Like they gotta prove me wrong. Like, and don't tell me, oh, the Rumble wallet, a crypto wallet is your solution. A crypto wallet. And this is why I be asking myself, like, these companies just don't care. Relying on a crypto wallet, relying on a Bitcoin wallet. Like, man, I get it. I get it that like life is. I'm not a CEO. I'm a kid. I don't know nothing. But it's pretty sad that like I even see like that junk is not gonna get you anywhere. Relying on that junk and then grifting for a platform and all that extra stuff, saying all the junk like, oh, we're the best. We're this. It's just like, and people don't like. And that's the problem. This is why companies continue this greed is because idiot fan bases don't say no. This is not right. They just agree with everything and simp for everything. And this is why stuff continues to be the same, lackluster, no type of effort into it because we just agree with everything. And that's the problem. Instead of, oh, this needs to be here. But maybe I'm too logical. I don't know. I'm too logical. What's up, Andrew? I'm too logical, man. Too logical. It's sad in the world that I live in that we used to question things. We don't question it no more. We just accept it. We just agree with everything. Somebody says to jump off a cliff tomorrow, I guarantee you everybody will jump off the cliff tomorrow. That's the world we live in right now. It's like there's no like I don't think this is okay. Not that many people saying that. Just this, it's just people agreeing and simping and being a butt kiss every 5 minutes. And I get it. I get it. In this world, you gotta be respectful to people. I'm not saying to just go fiending and not respect people, but it's like it's the fact that people agree with everything. It's just like it's sad, man. It's sad because I thought I'm gonna get what blame journalists too. I'm fine. I'm gonna get me one. You be okay. Yeah, I had this for a while. I got a short sleeve and I got like a regular one, but it's pretty sad, man. I'm talking about Andrew. I'm talking about how this world agrees with everything that people say. Like whether it's the tech world, whether it's a platform, it's like people don't have their own set beliefs and own opinion. It's just because a streamer said it. It's just because somebody said it. I agree with it. I have to agree with it. I can't disagree because I'm too scared to do it. That's this generation. It's like I'm too scared to do it. I'm not sitting here saying I wasn't, but I'm saying that's how it is. It's like, what's up with people, man? Like, what's up with them? Ain't nobody got no. There's no morality anymore, and it's sad that the old gen had it more than this one. Pretty sad. I ain't gonna lie. Pretty sad to see that. Yeah, like it's a world. It's a crazy thing. Now I see that I've never seen. Yeah, I'm wearing a turtleneck. It's because it's cold. I don't want to. I'm feeling better, but I don't want to. I don't want to re-aggravate it and get pneumonia. So that's why I'm wearing a turtleneck. It is cold, but man, it's crazy. You killed me, bro. Oh my gosh. I gotta do a whole like I got a test after this that I gotta do in school on like Thursday, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm excited for spring break. That's what I'm looking forward to right now. Spring break right now. I'm just gonna pass the test, man. Just bro, and just leave, man. Like I ain't gonna lie, like I wish I could just be if I was getting M's at home, man, I'd have to deal with this, bro. Like I'd just be no, but that's not the case. Man, I gotta focus, man. But it's these tests be annoying. That's all. I don't like high stakes. Like you not studying then get off the game. Nah, I got that boy got the trophies. A turtleneck is like it's like a high neck shirt. Yeah, I'm studying. I'm going to. But nah, like I'll be straight though. I got a good grade. It's just like, man, I was studying in class because I was like, I'll show my assignment early. So I was doing a little bit of studying. So I don't gotta do too much. Good thing. Cause I did it at home. I did it in class. I was chilling. It's just like that jump be annoying sometimes. It just be annoying. That's it. The test be annoying. That's the one thing I didn't miss I don't miss about school. The test, bro. 50% of your grades. But I'm gonna study though. I'm gonna study after this. I'm about to eat some, study, and then I'm gonna study tomorrow. Good thing I don't have homework today too for my other class. I'll say that. I'm grateful for that. But the test, man, I don't need no high stress expectations right now, bro. I thought midterms was for like I didn't even know I didn't even know certifications you need. There's midterms. I always thought midterms was like and that's something I didn't know until now. Like I always thought midterms were like only for like, oh, you only take it for your core stuff. You're gonna take a final exam. And then like, oh, you got a midterm. I was like, I didn't even notice. Till now. I was like, dang. I'm learning everything new each day in this class. That's the thing. They don't look like study. I know. I studied earlier though. I was studying earlier. most of the people were most of the people were doing their work from class. I did the homework for like 5 minutes before I left the house. Or the classwork so I could study in there. But I did a little bit of it. So I'm chilling. I feel like as long as I don't get an F on the midterm, I'll be straight. I'll be straight. But I'm good. I'm not stressing it. Because I'm not failing. She dropped my lowest grades. So I'm good. I'll be straight. As long as I pass at least with a C or a B, I'll be good, man. I'll be good. I'll be chilling. Better get some sleep. Oh, you going to sleep already? Dang. Yeah, bro, you missed it on Sunday, man. You missed it on Sunday. Bro, I got home. So I got home. I don't know if you're here. So I got home. Bro, I got home. I was after I ate. So it's not after I ate. I got home, took a shower, then streams. Bro, can you imagine that the dude came in here, the one I knew, came in here saying some junk like, "Oh, bro, you need to stop yapping. You need to stop talking." It came into the live stream, and I was like, "What the junk?" In the middle of the stream too, and I was like, "Clean up this room." I did. What you mean? You be killing me. Flow is there. Flow is there. It's like, bro, he came into the live stream and like he came in with some a good thing I haven't seen him in person since the incident, since the occurrence. I haven't seen him in person, but if I do see him in person, he probably gonna be on some, bro. You wanted to listen. He's gonna try to talk to me. I was just like, bro, I already know, cause he came into this live stream trying to talk like, oh, you said this and bro, or no, he didn't say that. He was like, oh, you yap too much. You didn't even answer my question. And so I was like, what question? What question did you even ask? Because I said that laughingly too. Like, what question? And then he said, oh, why we not friends? I'm like, bro, you snaked on me. I didn't say that, but it's like, how would you do something wrong to someone and then ask a question why we disconnected? You caused the issue. So why should I just ignore it and just keep going? It's like that's some weird stuff, bro. And it's just like it was hilarious though. It's hilarious. And Phil packed him up. Phil packed him up fast too. Cause he even knows like he's moving weird. And that's some weird energy. But I try to tell him, bro. I told him, bro, them ninjas are not your friends, but he gonna keep believing it. He'll keep believing it till the day he dies, bro. I be telling people I be putting people on game. Like, look, the people in my class, they actually listen to me. Like, and look what they're going. They're gonna probably pass the test, bro. Dudes that don't be listening to me, they end up in the same spot that they're at, bro. Like they'll stay in that same exact like loser spot, just sitting there, trying to figure stuff out. Like, it was funny, bro. But yeah, like that's what I was telling, like, he saw that and it's just hilarious too. Like, it's not it, bro. A couple months ago, I'd be like so red hot, but it's just like it's just funny to me now. Like, people don't know how to just, bro. They swear they don't need you, but I told you this was gonna happen. They swear I haven't seen the others yet. Just give it like 6 months, give it like 7 months, give it 8 months. They gonna show up, bro. They gonna come. Like they gonna show up. Oh, what you want, bro? But I think he sees that, bro. I'm not offended by it. I don't care. He was thinking I'm gonna be in pain, and so that's when he comes back when I'm in pain. He'll watch that live stream. But then the moment I make a good video, or that he's nowhere to be found. I be telling you this. I be saying this. He only shows up when I be saying bad things, or he only shows up when there's something bad happening. I ain't never seen him in the streams where very rarely. Even back then, like it was rare. I'm like, that's kind of weird. You feel me? That's weird. You know what I'm saying, Flo? Isn't that weird if somebody only shows up if you only talk about the bad, but when you talk about the good, like I had one guy say that, like, oh, I only see you. I'm like, bro, that's not even true. I talk good too. I be going through my stuff, but I be talking good too. If you actually watch my streams, I be giving good motivation, positive. I be telling the truth at the same time. It's not only sunshine and rainbows, but I don't know. Some people just, I guess they move at their own pace. What the junk? You just made that? But yeah, you missed that, bro. That jump was funny, man. It cracked me up too. Just feels like he's like, nah, I ain't playing them games. I'm gonna pack him up. He's moving weird. I like that's the thing, bro. And I kind of wanted to talk about it today. Like, it made me think like people respect you. I was watching a video the other day. People respect you when you leave, but when you're too available for someone, they don't respect you. They don't respect what you do. It's something I've noticed as I gotten older is people don't respect you when you're around as much, but when you're less available, that's when people start like missing you. People start like, that's why I notice I get contact whenever I haven't been around for a certain situation for so long. But when I'm there too long, no call. I'll be telling you this. This would be happening every time. Like if you're, especially if you're gifted and you're not gifted, but you're a good positive person, that's what happens. They start they play the little leave come back game, leave and come back game. But thank you for y'all being here. It's like it's meant a lot to me, man. Like people that actually like, and like I see this man and I'm be honest, I've seen this man in my live streams. I've seen Nabut in my live streams way more than I've seen this dude. Like I'm like, and I'm saying to myself, oh, he's busy. Bro, that man, he more busy than me. Yeah, I see them in the live streams. Shoot, it wouldn't surprise me if I don't see my own brother in the live stream more than I see that man. That's the sad part about it. Like I guarantee you, I'll see. It's that's the sad part about that whole thing. The whole thing. People like don't want to see you win for some reason. I don't know. They don't want to see you win, and then when you do win, they try to play fake cheerleader. They try to play fake cheerleader or fake supporter. And that's why I've learned, bro. I'm gonna enjoy my life to the fullest, live it to the fullest. This has been like my toughest stretch in terms of like, but I've been handling. I ain't gonna lie, I'm actually proud of myself because I've been handling my stretch this last few couple weeks good. Locked in my schoolwork, locked in my on my grades, locked in on not worrying about who did I offend every day, what did I do wrong, like it just like, and look, even when I'm in class, I don't get offended, I don't get mad because I don't offend people. I just be chilling. They not offended by me, just chilling in the vibe and being in my vibe. I feel like if I were to talk about like stuff and yeah, granted it was just class stuff, but if I were to talk about like sports stuff, I guarantee you they won't be on it. Oh man, oh let me change the subject. Let me. That's what people will do. Let me change the subject. You be talking about something, they be trying to change the subject every time. It's like, bruh. But yeah, that was something I've learned. That's something for y'all that are out here. You don't gotta change who you are. It's something I want to tell y'all today. That was a message. Don't change who you are, accept who you are. Because people don't want to always all the time accept who you are, but if they do, that's a win in my part. Now I'm not sitting here saying, oh, the people in my class, they're my best friend, they're my besties. They're not my besties. But at least I don't feel judged. At least I don't feel like, you know, I don't feel like people are trying to just, oh, he's a loser. No, even today, like, all right, bro, boss, you have a good one, man. That cool. I noticed that. I don't know if it's a computer thing, but they seem way more cooler than I feel like. Not a hater, like I don't feel hater vibes from like my other classes, like my other stuff. Just hate, just hating. It's just like, oh, it's just this situation. No, it's in general. Like, just chill vibes. Let's help each other. Let's help. No, that's a good positive vibes. Would it surprise me if like nothing but facts? Yeah, because I be telling y'all like people really will show you, and when people show you who they are, accept who they are. People will try to tell you like, oh, it wasn't like that. Oh yeah, They mean it. They mean it, bro. When someone, you know, when someone's true colors shows when they're in a bad mood, bro. That's when they true that's when their true colors show, man. In a bad mood, that's when you start to see it. How they react in a bad mood. Like, I'm not saying you can never be in a bad mood. What I mean is they'll be on some they'll be on some he's you know what they'll say? This is a backhanded compliment. And I said this a while ago. When someone says some junk like, I didn't think you can get through this, instead of, how did you get through this? Give me an example. Like, tell me how I could have. That's a backhanded compliment automatically, bro. Like, I don't know how you could do this, or how you look so good like this. That's like basically saying you're ugly. You're just ugly, but they're not gonna say it directly. They're dissing, slight dissing. Telling you that's like this. Tip it in. There we go. Back to the finals. Yes, sir. I agree with you though, Flo. I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. But I'm gonna head out, man. I think Phil's at work, so I might head over there. I gotta start studying and stuff. But or eating and studying. But stay blessed, stay peaceful.